we have got an exhilarating car. This is a 2012 Factory 5 Daytona replica, Type 65. And as far as I know, this is one of the very, very few, maybe the only one, with an actual big block FE 427 engine under the hood. And it has a Borla stacked fuel injection on top. It's a 5-speed. The gentleman that built it has built a number of cars. There's a really neat article telling all the information, listing all the cars he had previously built. He wanted to put a 427 Factory 5. Is like, I don't think you can do that. He worked with them. They figured it out. They put a big block in there. It was just on Factory 5 website, and you can buy a kit that will accommodate a 351, a Coyote motor, an LS motor. They don't list a kit that accepts a big block FE 427 motor, which this one has. So I don't know if anyone else has built one. I can't say it's the only one. But at the time, working with Factory 5, this was the only one. This thing is fast. The guy built it to go on the track, to go down the drag strip, and to drive on the street. It's one of those types of cars. It's absolutely stunning. So the original Daytona, I'm going to read it here. It's well written, so I'm going to just read it. Shelby built only 6 original Daytonas. They're practically unobtainable. If one was to become available, you better be prepared to spend several $1,000,000. Factory 5 is designed an accurate replica that captures the look and feel of the original 200-mile-an-hour GT cars. But it's more reliable and comfortable. Factory 5 performs extensive research and development into their products. The result is a car that will outperform the original. This thing is exhilarating, the look, the sound, and the feel of it. Just an awesome car. Let's get started. Let's go for a spin. So it looks just like the actual Daytona. This whole front end tilts forward. You have the covered headlights with the amber turn signals built in. It has tri-bar headlights. This is all a composite body. There is one little chip down there. All this is in excellent shape. You can see the air gets forced right up through here. Little scoop, opens up, lifts forward. Fiberglass doors, they open like with a cable inside. No windows, so it's a fair weather car. They might sell a window kit for it. All this is in excellent shape. Has the spoiler in the back. This is how they looked originally. Correct type taillights. This has remote battery terminals and a disconnect. This is all in great shape. A little rock chip here or there, but overall the body is fantastic. I don't see damage or cracking or issues with the body at all. This door opens the same way as the other door. All in excellent shape, great shape, fiberglass body or composite body. I think it's fiberglass. All looks to be fantastic. It's the beautiful Shelby blue. It might be a little more modern version. It's got some really nice color. It's polished out, very smooth and glossy. The white over-the-top stripes are painted on real nicely. So the exterior of the car, it's excellent. Will you find a little minor flaw here or there if you look? Very possibly, but you would have to be looking. Has the decals on. These are decals. They would peel off if you preferred not to see them, but that's how the original race cars may have looked. Has some like wind deflectors here, the little bullet style mirrors. It's got the vents on the sides of the hood. We'll open the hood in a little while. 6-inch side exhaust on each side, and you'll hear those in a little while. Has the Shelby style wheels with the little wire keeping the spinner from unscrewing. They're 17-inch with Eagle F1 performance tires. A pop-up gas cap. Car number 65, it's Type 65 is what they call this type of car. Awesome car. Let's show you that interior and let's get to the good stuff under the hood. All right, the rear window just opens as such. I think they call this Lexon. It's like a plexiglass window. I guess you could add some like struts to hold it open, but they're using this high-tech stick for right now. So it's all carpeted inside, and you'll see this structure. I'm going to steal a picture off their website and put it on our website. If you remove the body shell, the whole car is made up of structure. When you're in there, you feel the thin fiberglass, but you don't realize you're really inside a cage. This is a very sturdy, very strong, reinforced car under this fiberglass. Go to volocars.com. I'll list more of the information. And that's where you find a price tag on every car, along with a monthly finance option. You can afford these cars. We have 15-year payments on most cars. So the inside of the door is painted like the outside. It's got leather straps to keep it from opening all the way. It is a tight fit, getting in there like a race car. Now this one, the dash is wrapped in Alcantara material. It is lifted up a little bit. It has a full set of Autometer ProComp gauges, all matched set of gauges. It has toggle switches for the ignition and lights and fans and things like that. And this is, you can see there's an actual roll cage throughout. It's all carpeted. These are factory 5 seats. They really hold you in place, and then you got 6-point harnesses, so you can really take this out on the road track and you're not going to be sliding all over the place. You got an e-brake, you got a battery disconnect here as well as the one in the back, a Hurst 5-speed shifter. Then the steering wheel, this actually, you pull a pin and the steering wheel comes out. That makes it actually easier to get in and out. I should have done that before I climbed in. And then you put the steering wheel back on. So it's a race car interior. Special footwell was made, I guess, custom made. Yeah, it's a little luxury added to a racing cockpit. You know, the race car wouldn't have upholstery and carpet and things like that. All right, so we're going to get to the good stuff now. So apparently this was a 427 NOS block that had never been used, completely rebuilt by a performance company out in Massachusetts. Engine builder for Tasca built this engine. It's 500 cubic inches, has a set of aluminum Edelbrock heads, and up on top it has this Borla stacked injection system, which is working really well. Not to mention it looks really cool. Got these great Cobra Le Mans valve covers, MSD ignition system. While we're over here, 3 master cylinders, probably got front brakes, rear brakes, and clutch. You can see a stainless steel steering linkage. It has a special sump oil pump, the 3-quart high pressure sump for oil. That's what that pump and that system is here. It's all part of the oil system. Make sure everything's lubricated. Look at all them big fat braided hoses and special fittings. Now let's walk around to the other side and see what we got going on over there. These are custom-made headers on each side. And again, here's more of that structural support. That big fat tubing you see down there is the framework. And it has a serpentine belt, big aluminum water pump. And see, the air comes through the front scoop. It comes through the aluminum radiator. These are, it's a Griffin 3-row radiator, Porsche fans. And then it goes out. That's what the vent in the hood is for. So that hot air doesn't even go past the engine. It goes through the radiator and right on out. Got some nice polished aluminum trim. So yeah, that 427 is what really sets this one apart from the others. Now we're going to fire it up. You can hear how it sounds.
go take her out the block. Show you that it's drivable. Brakes feel really good. I don't know if you can hear me on the acceleration, but the pipes are loud. That's half the thrill of this car. Alright, we're gonna send her, see what she does. That was a rush. I recommend taking this out on a hot summer day, not a cold winter one. But we were able to drive it. I couldn't get on it too hard. The tires just wanted to spin. They are summer tires, but once they have some heat on them, they'll definitely grip. And this thing wants to go, let me tell you. She's quick.
So again, the structure is very significant. Underneath the tube frame is big and fat and has all sorts of supports coming off of it. Up front is all independent suspension, coil-over adjustable shocks, Flaming River 16:1 quick ratio steering, rack and pinion setup, has helm joints, bump steer. In back is a 4-link setup, adjustable, coil-over adjustable shocks. It has Willwood drilled invented disc brakes at all 4 wheels. There's 6 pistons, calipers up front. Fuel safe 22-gallon fuel cell with extreme Bosch fuel pump. Internal slosh box, that's to keep the gas from sloshing around in the tank. Bottom of the motor has an extra capacity. I think it's an 8-quart oil pan. We're hooked up to a Doug Nash 5-speed. That's a heavy-duty 5-speed with a center force clutch, heavy-duty scatter shield around it. In back is a Ford Motorsports 8.8 rear end with 308 gears, all built with heavy-duty parts, Mosier parts in the rear end. Underneath, the car is still real nice and clean looking. But yeah, this is a car that will outperform the original Daytona race car. These things look amazing. They sound amazing. They're just absolutely a blast to drive. Ready to go to the track, ready to go down the drag strip, ready to go to the cruise night, ready to go get ice cream. So really amazing car here. I'm going to do some more checking. I'll finish writing the ad, which will go on our website. But yeah, the claim to fame is the 427 big block. As far as I know, this is one of one or one of very few ever made like that. They do have 427 small blocks, the modern engine, but this is the FE, the original type big block engine. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered to your door and how to get it financed. That's at volocars.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.